Is that Chris?
Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, man. It's Lucas J here, y'all. Back up with another video, man. And today, y'all, we got a crazy and wild video to talk about. And I ain't gonna lie, it's a little late, so I know a lot of y'all not expecting me to drop this video, but we got something wild to talk about, man. It seems like in tonight's classroom, y'all, we got Drake and Joe Budden on the roster. Now, it seems like pretty much Drake went off on Joe Budden after Joe Budden made some comments about his recent album For All the Dolls, and it seems like Drake hit a breaking point. They said he went up on him, and then they said Birdman, which is like, I think like one of his old CEOs when he was with Young Money, had some things to say to Joe Budden and let Joe Budden know that no, this ain't what he want. Now we're gonna talk about all that, talk about the album, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let y'all hear what I gotta say. And you know, I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all gotta say back in the comments. But before we do, bro, y'all know my little routine, man. Hit that like button, bro, and smash that notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I drop a video, bro. And YouTube don't be pushing my videos like that for some reason. So make sure y'all like up, comment, do all y'all can to make it active. So maybe YouTube push my videos out a little more. Now I'm gonna give y'all time to hit that like button and smash that bell, man. Y'all got me? Alright, bet. Now basically what we got going on, as I said, y'all, we got Drake and Joe Budden on the roster. Now if y'all don't know, man, these two had some like history back in like 2016, 17ish, like, or something like that, sometime back then, where he thought that Drake was dissing him, and pretty much people said he was beefing with himself, whatever the case may be. Now that had passed, you know, of course Joe Budden got a little more into podcasts, a little more in Drake career itself, but Drake dropped the tape called For All the Dolls not too long ago, and a lot of people had mixed emotions. Some people were calling it trash, some people were calling it good. A lot of people said that it wasn't the Drake they were used to, but Joe Budden went on his podcast and was very vocal about it, and I'm guessing this is what Drake didn't like.
This is like Yachty rapping. This is like he rapping for the children, and that's my yo dog. I had to look up how old this was when I finished listening to the album. You are 36. Your birthday is in 20 days. I Googled that too. You will be 37 years old. Get the f away from some of these younger niggas and stop f***ing these 25-year-olds. I'm listening to the album. Yo, you're a 37-year-old billionaire. I get it that you appeal to the world. Loving about Cole, like my shit is happening in reverse. Like with Cole, he used to rap about kid shit. I'm a grown ass, like real Jersey City. I don't want to hear how you lost your fucking virginity. And then he started to grow up. And then the rapping sounded like an adult rapping. I'm want to hear adult Drake rapping for adult people. No.
Now, as you see, pretty much Joe Budden went up on his podcast and said, you know, Drake trying to fit in with the younger crowd, and talked about how, you know, J. Cole on the other end, his music matured with him, and saying that he didn't even know like what audience Drake was trying to target, and he just wasn't rocking with it. Now it's funny because that's not the first time I heard somebody say that. I'm gonna be real, did I listen to it? No. Not because I don't listen to Drake or nothing like that, but me personally, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm sitting and listening to a tape, I gotta be either on the road, I'm about to go work out, or I'm doing something. Like, there's no way I can just sit there and listen to a tape. Now, I'm not saying I'm not gonna listen to it because it's Drake. Obviously, I'm gonna get to it, but I be having a lot going on, so I can't say whether it was trash or not. But for some of the songs I heard, it was like all right, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. But I want to say it trash. Now, of course, Drake seen it, and like I said, Drake went up on him, man. Drake pretty much responded to DJ Academic's post, because DJ Academics posted the clip, and Drake went up and said, "At Joe Budden, you have failed at music. You left it behind to do what you were doing in this clip because this is what actually pays your bills. For any artist watching this, just remember, you are watching a failure give their opinion on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter give their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switched careers cause that thing that popped into your brain had you broke, living check to check, and the raps you write had 450 men showing up to your shows in dusty inch jeans to screw up their face to move music 29 and pretend you are the GOAT. Please, any artist that's doing what they feel is right, don't act like these artists' opinion affect your mindset after the fact. This guy is a poster child of frustration and surrendering. Sheesh. You retired and we never hung up your jersey. We don't even remember your number. We know you for doing this. You withdrew from rap not because you accomplished all you need to, it's because it wasn't working for you. I never want anybody in this generation to think that the whole everybody entitled to their own opinion is a real thing. This man is projecting his own self-hate and the fact that I did and continue to do everything he wanted to do for himself. If you need it, put simple terms, I own a 767. He owns a modest house in the 973 and flies first class on special occasions. Nah, my bad for cutting up on my words like that, but God, dang. As y'all see, you feel what I'm saying? Drake just went up on Joe Budden. Now he said, Joe Budden, is only doing all that, talking what he talking, saying that he just mad because his career didn't last as long as his, and said that, he switched to do podcasts because his career didn't jump. Now I ain't gonna lie, we all be lying that we sit up here and say we pump it up. Like I knew that song, you know what I'm saying? But that's the only song I knew, and I ain't even gonna lie, like I'm not hating that, but that is one of the only songs I knew. Now, I can't even name 10 Joe Budden songs. I'm not even being funny, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really get into like them old the hippie or the blickety blam, the swoopy slam, swoopy splat, wickety whack. That ain't my type of music. I'm gonna just be real. I know the history of a lot of like Pop, Biggie, the Snoop Dogg, Nas, but Joe Budden wasn't one of the guys I was just on heavy. I'm not one of the dudes that's like, oh, you gotta respect the older music or whatever. Not saying you don't have to, but I like what I like, and I'm gonna listen to what I listen to. And when it comes to music, Drake is the best of my generation. Like, I can't speak for nobody else. It's kind of like basketball. Like when people talk about LeBron is their GOAT. You know what I'm saying? People not even gonna say Jordan is their GOAT. It's just all about eras, and that's understandable. Now, bro went up on him. He said that he flies first class on special occasions. And I'm gonna be real with you, bro. That ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Them private jets are dumb and expensive. Like, I feel like that's low-key a waste of money. I'm gonna be real with you, but who am I to say that? I'm just a YouTuber trying to get on and do what I gotta do. Now, Joe Budden responded also, of course. Joe Budden's a troll, bro. He don't really care for real. He said, you'll grow up sooner and later. Father Time is undefeated. Now, of course, Joe Budden trying to take the mature approach with it, man. But honestly, bro, he shattered on him. I'm just be real with you. That was some nasty work. He got right with him. You know what I'm saying? He followed up and said, you thought you was Kobe. Which insinuating that Draymond crip. He said, when he was talking about Paul Pierce saying that, they don't love you like that. Who you thought you was? Kobe? He was talking to Paul Pierce saying that you cool, but you ain't that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And saying that Joe Budden retired and we ain't even remember his jersey number. And he might be right, bro, especially in this time of era. But that don't take away from the fact that Joe Budden is a talented artist, you know what I'm saying? But not only did Drake have something to say, Birdman had something to say. Now, y'all know Birdman, think he like this little top dog, whatever case may be. And he might be. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Who am I to say he not? Joe Budden, said what he said about Drake, and Birdman had this to say about Joe Budden. First, he posted up a picture of Charlamagne the God. I think Charlamagne the God said to take one out of that. And he said, I think you mean good and I respect you even though we had our difference. But I respect you, Charlamagne the God. But respect Champagne Poppy, Cash Money Official. And then he also said something about Joe Budden that said, calm down, brother. You not built for real gangster-ish. At Champagne Poppy, Cash Money Official. You know what I'm saying? And he pretty much said that, watch how you talk to Drake. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Drake is a little boy from Canada, you know what I'm saying? But he locked in with a lot of people. Like, a lot of people willing to go there with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Mob ties, Cash Money. A lot of people, 4L, like a lot of these dudes rock with Drake. I'm gonna be real with you. If I'm Drake, I'm not responding to no Joe Budden, bro. Joe Budden is a podcaster. He gonna give his opinion. Everybody deserves an opinion. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think that nobody is subject to not say. Now, you can say what you want to say. At the end of the day, if people like your music, if people gonna respect the music, if Joe Budden opinion can change your mindset, you was never really a fan in the beginning. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, it is what it is. But yeah, stop running to Joe Budden. Joe Budden's a troll, and he gonna keep doing what he's doing because he got a great podcast, man, regardless. But give me y'all thoughts and opinions. And let me know, do y'all feel like Joe Budden wrong for this? Do y'all feel like Drake wrong for this? Do y'all feel like Birdman out of pocket? Let me know what y'all think. And let me know how y'all rate this album, bro, because I ain't listened to it, bro. Give me y'all thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Y'all already know who it is. It's Lucas J, man. Thank God for another day. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ loves y'all more, man. And yeah, bro.